Welcome back, Cougar fans. My name is Lindley Southern with CUCougars.com, and this is your Cougar Press Pass. The women's basketball team played 2 games this week. They took on Illinois Tech at home on Wednesday, where they fell 71-57. Kalia Reed led the Cougars in points with 16, while tacking on 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Courtney Schneider picked up a career-high 11 points while adding in 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, and 1 steal. Anaya Hinton-Henry led on the defensive end with 7 rebounds, adding 6 points and 2 steals. They then traveled to Rockford University on Saturday for their last game of the season, where they won 48-47. Sydney Nimsicant led the charge with 12 points and 5 rebounds, the only Cougar to score in double digits. Lindley Southern led the defensive charge with 7 rebounds and 3 steals. Schneider picked up 8 points while shooting 100% from 3. This concludes the women's basketball season. The men's basketball team also played 2 games this week. They traveled to Illinois Tech on Wednesday, where they won 82-76. Aaron Brown picked up a career-high 19 points while also picking up 2 blocks, a steal, and an assist. Darian Williams followed with 16 points and 4 assists. Jacob Collicott once again registered a double-double with 13 points and 12 rebounds. Joelle Watts recorded a team-high 5 assists along with 13 points. They then took on MSOE at home on Saturday, where they won 71-63. Jacob Collicott was the lone Cougar with a double-double, scoring 12 points and grabbing 13 boards. He also contributed 4 steals. Leading the Cougars offensively was Sean Beckman with 15 points, and Brown followed closely behind with 14. The final Cougar in double digits was Watts with 12 crucial points. This game clinched a NAC tournament spot. Men's basketball will travel to Concordia, Wisconsin on Wednesday for round 1 of the playoffs. The men's volleyball team played 2 games this week. They traveled to Rockford University on Tuesday, where they won 3-0. Marcin Hoffman and Tyler Holobeck led the Cougar offense with 14 kills each. Elijah Mosher had another strong night, contributing 36 assists, 7 digs, and 1 block. Amongst all Cougars, the team served 7 aces. They then took on MSOE at home on Saturday, where they fell 3-1. Holobeck led the Cougar offense with 15 kills and was followed closely by his teammate Jackson Stella, who had 13. Mosher had 37 assists and also led the Cougar defense with 12 digs. Men's volleyball will be back in action on Wednesday, where they will travel to Benedictine University to take on the Eagles. Both track and field teams competed in the Margaret Bradley Invitational this past weekend. On the men's side, the team finished 4th. Jaden Taylor took home gold in the long jump. Miguel Sanchez placed 5th in the 400-meter. Tying his personal best in the high jump, Darius Strother finished in 5th. Austin Knight took 7th in 2 events, the 400-meter and the high jump. Setting a personal record, Vincent Scarnato took 8th in the 400-meter. Matthew Cardwell ran a personal best for an 8th-place finish in the 60-meter hurdles. In the field, Brandon Montford placed 4th in the shot put, and Trayvon Thomas set a personal best mark in the weight throw. On the women's side, the team finished 5th. Eve Shelton ran to a 3rd-place finish in the 60-meter hurdles. She also placed 8th in the 200-meter. In the shot put, Velda Dang took 3rd. Ariel Martinez finished 5th in the 3,000-meter. Setting a personal record by almost 40 seconds, Izzy Fairless took 6th in the 3,000-meter. The Cougars had 2 strong finishes in the high jump. Harmony Cooper set a personal best mark for a 4th-place finish, and Norsa Moore followed in 5th with the same mark. Anaya Isom placed 6th in the long jump. Madeline Smock set a personal best mark in the weight throw to take 6th. Both teams will be back in action this weekend for the NAC Indoor Track and Field Championships. The men's tennis team traveled to Ripon College this weekend to play 2 games. They took on Ripon College first, where they fell 5-2. Their 2 points came courtesy of Sam Smith and Diego Loveshe in their singles matches. They then took on the University of Dubuque, where they fell 7-0. Kevin Bowens and Kyle Pelzik grabbed a victory in the doubles matches, but headed into singles scoreless. Smith and Loveshy played their opponents close in their singles matches, but failed to score any points. Men's tennis will be back in action on Friday, where they will host Indiana University East. The men's baseball team kicked off their season this weekend, traveling to Indianapolis to play 2 games. They took on Franklin College and North Park University, where they went 1-1 on the day. They fell to Franklin College 4-3. Elijah Hickman led the way, going 2 for 4 at the plate with 2 RBIs from a 2-run home run in the top of the 9th. Hickman was the only Cougar to record more than 1 hit in the game. Tyler Dorsch picked up his lone hit of the game in the top of the 9th inning to put himself on base as the game-tying run. Dorsch would also be the only Cougar to steal bags and collected 2 stolen bases. Michael Southard got the nod to start in the season opener, where he pitched 4 innings, picking up 5 strikeouts and 15 batters faced. In Game 2, they defeated North Park in walk-off fashion, 9-8. 3 Cougars recorded multiple hits in Game 2, and Brendan Holloway, Yashawn Boswell, and Xavier Zagerman. Zagerman would secure a team-high 3 RBIs on 2 hits, while also picking up his first career home run. 2 new faces would see the mound for the Cougars in Kyle Connolly and Benjamin Teachin, both picking up 3 strikeouts. Baseball will be back in action on Friday to begin a 9-game series in Florida. The dance team competed at home this weekend in the Cougar Winter Collegiate Invite. The Cougars took first place in the team performance category and second place in the Palms category. All 3 Cougar soloists placed, with Fatima Martinez finishing 6th, Sienna Reed finishing 2nd, and Ella Cook finishing in 1st. Dance will be back in action on March 16th, where they will host the Cougar Spring Collegiate Dance Invite. Esports played 1 game this week. They lost 3-0 to Waynesburg and will fall to 1-1 on the season. They struggled on Map 1 Samoa and had a competitive Game 2 on Kings Row. Bostino, their tank player, could find several angles to mount a fight back, but couldn't bring it all together. Coverage for all of our sports can be found at cucougars.com/coverage. My name is Lindley Southern, and this has been your Cougar Press Pass. Roll Cougs!